Hello, it's Sega Master Tim here, and let me just say from the start, thank you to everyone that has sent me messages of condolences and support. Look, I've got my mates and I've got my family to help me out through this, but to get these messages not only from my followers but people who aren't following me, um, just to say a few kind words like, you know, hope you're doing well, rest in peace, all these kind messages, and it just helps me get through this tough time. And you can see I'm a lot more a lot more happier than what I was a few days ago. I'm slowly adjusting. Oh, well, not slowly. I would have to say I'm quickly adjusting to things. But I do get a little bit tearful every now and again. And this is the ridiculous thing. I can see a picture of Dad and just makes me feel sad. Or last night I was eating this dish and there was a bone in it, like it was a meat dish and there was a bone, and the thing was I started welling up over that because one thing it always reminded me of Dad. Dad was he loved to eat, like not like he liked to eat um, sort of like the odd things. Like he loved his smoked eel. He loved tripe. He loved eating lamb's brains. You know, he loved eating those things. But one of the things he used to do was eat bone marrow as well. I'm sorry to all you vegans and and vegetarians out there, but Dad is from a different generation where, look, he was grateful for any sort of food. And to look, he was born in 1934, and to give you an idea how poor they were back in the day, he told me for, I think it was his 8th birthday, for Christmas he got an orange. Yes, a damn orange, and he could not imagine getting anything like that. I think he got it from Italy. One of his relatives, or I think it was his dad at the time, brought it back up from Italy. And yeah, it's just like how grateful for that he was for even the smallest things. So yes, he loved his preserved foods and all that. So just looking at the bone bear just made me think of him again. So it's just silly how these little objects you see sort of spark up the mind and make memories flood back, when you really didn't take much notice of them at all. So, but I guess that's part of the process of letting go, isn't it? So anyway, now we all know why we're here, to thank number 2100. And I'm sorry I'm so slack because only in a few days, the way it's looking up there, that I'm going to be thanking number 2200. So I thought I'd get this one out before we roll over to 2200, because we want the focus to be on one follower only. So we've got a person by the name of Tom, or at Tom Apple 64. I think we know what he likes, don't we? So he says here, portable system and N64 game collector, lover of cute things and Terriermon. I didn't do my research. What is Terriermon? Please tell me. Sounds like Pokemon. I'm sure it's got something to do with Pokemon. Going for a complete N64 collection. Any help is greatly needed. So please follow Tom. Help him out if you can with his N64 collection. It's getting pricier as the days go by. Unlike the NES, and I think the NES is plateaued, and the Super Nintendo's plateaued as well, but N64's going up. Yes, so please help him out. Please help out Tom. So yeah, thank you very much, Tom. Every little bit of help helps a long way, doesn't it? And what am I going to be doing? Well, tomorrow I head off up to Sydney and catch up with the old Sega team for the first time in God knows how many years. It's been a couple of decades, so pretty excited to see that. I got the accommodation booked. I've got my car hired and all that. Thank God I know how to drive around Sydney. If I didn't, I'd be a little bit of a nervous wreck. Just for the record, driving around Sydney is not the easiest, especially in the CBD, because there's a lot of one-way streets. And there's a lot of tollways too, unfortunately. I mean, we have tollways, but we don't have as many as what Sydney does. So, yeah, anyway, who cares? Yeah, so going to catch up with the guys at HubCon. I'll put a link up there as well. So if you are in the Sydney area, or if you're visiting Sydney, or even in New South Wales, just pop on over and you can see us speak to Hex, who is a TV video game personality. So it's going to be very exciting to meet her in the flesh and get asked some questions by her. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Thank you once again for all of your support and your well wishes. It really does mean a lot to me. It really does. And I owe it all to you as to why I'm here. So other than that, have a great day, have a great night, and happy gaming.